This is Untrapped Butterfly bringing you your expanded lunchbox love. So we made it. I'm so glad we made it. And I just want to start out by saying that just gonna breathe in that good prana and relax. We made it to my new office. I'm so thankful. I'm so elated to be in here. This is really awesome, and it's perfect. It's everything that I could ever want. I even have my Elsa book. Let it go. Let it go. It's nothing better than letting go. Everything that I talk about on Instagram is what I've been writing in my books. And everything that I talk about is what I walked through. You see, I wrote down that I understood myself only after I destroyed myself. And only in the process of fixing myself did I know who I really was. So last week, everything that I was talking about was biohealing. As a youngin', I always studied biohealing. Why? Because it seems like the more messed up your life is, the more messed up your mind is. Common sense, right? That definitely deserves it. For sure. But, yes, we all know the more messed up your life is, of course, the more messed up your mind is. But that doesn't make you messed up. What it makes you is in the process of fixing. So, I don't really ever like to say fix or change because it actually and literally and truly terrifies everybody. So, and I don't want anybody to ever feel terrified, but I know that change can be terrifying. But what's worse really is regret. You do not want to regret. Don't regret. Don't regret anything. Just look back and totally be thankful for each and every moment. Last week on Instagram, I wrote, as sparkly, badass, wise warriors, full of self-love, with intravenous flow of the effort drug, we are flying high and we are flying free, with no more preconditioned beliefs or heavy weights that the human condition places upon our existence. Every bit of that is about biohealing. Biohealing is the ability to use the power of your own mind to literally heal your body. You can keep yourself forever young by talking to your cells. I remember a time when I would have been terrified to come out and talk about what I'm talking about right now, but I finally feel safe to tell you that every day I talk to myself. I thank them for keeping me forever young. I thank them for never allowing any kind of sickness to ever enter my body again. What I went through as a young person, it causes the brain to almost want to send cancerous signals to the entire rest of your body. And it'll shut down your organs, it'll shut down everything. It'll cause mass depression, it'll cause you to want to do things that you wouldn't normally do if you wouldn't have been under all that pressure. I believe that most of the diseases, I do not want to say all because I'm not a doctor, but I am a biohealer. And I can tell you honestly from the depths of my soul that if you want to heal, it starts right here. I went on to say, by learning to just be. Let be all that is and all that is not. You see, in our hearts and in our minds, if we continuously tell ourselves that we are sick and that we are having these ailments and that we have no energy, Power is thought. Thought is power. In order to have power over your life, you have to have power over your thoughts. This is the only time that you will ever hear Untrapped Butterfly talk about power, because I believe that as the masses, someday we will change this world. We are the ones that we have been waiting for. We are the ones. So, everything that I write on Instagram is insights into ways to be transmuters. A transmuter is the degree under Christ consciousness. Once you learn how to take every single negative feeling, even your energy, If you are feeling low on energy, the worst thing you can do is say, I don't have energy. Instead of saying, I don't have energy, you need to say, I have energy. It's so powerful. It's so powerful. And even though you may not feel it, you may not feel it in that moment, it will come. Because eventually your brain will be wired to think, I have energy. I have the ability, I have the skill, I am energy. I am energy. And it only takes so much time for your whole entire existence to begin to change into having energy. This also works with physical ailments. I'll tell you a story that one of my first clients that I ever took, I was terrified. I didn't know if I had really known everything I should to begin treatment on somebody of biohealing. But I knew I had to plunge off that ledge, and I did. She had COPD. COPD from 30 years of feeling like she couldn't breathe because of the relationship that she was in. That was the root of the problem. When she finally let go of the husband, God, I wish that everyone could stay together, but if you're in a negative relationship, something that's not bringing you up, please run. There's 9 billion people in the world. 9 billion. It's okay. It's okay, but it's not okay to be not okay in a situation. You're not a tree. Please move. I'm begging you. This works with healing. This works with the insides of you. I'm not going to cry. This works with the insides. Do you understand? You cannot heal. You cannot heal yourself if you're constantly saying, I am sick. See? This is, I don't know if you can see that or not. This is my chicken scratch trying to explain myself. I, my whole life, have said this one thing. I don't do sick. 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 If I say I am not sick, not is so weak, do is so weak. But what is powerful is I don't. That's a very powerful statement. And the most powerful statement in the universe is I am. So if you're saying I don't do, because sick is a very powerful word, the most powerful word that you can say, you're saying I don't do sick. Your brain will literally start programming itself that it does not accept sickness. If you say, I am not sick, well, I am, do you see what I'm saying? Or you're saying, I am sick, that's even more powerful. But just saying, I am not sick is not enough. You need to reprogram your brain. This is how to do neuroplasticity on yourself. I'm not saying that you're instantly going to magically feel better. But I have not been sick in eons, and the proof's in the pudding. So, I don't do sick. I don't do sick. I don't do depression. I don't do whatever it is that you don't want to do anymore. Start telling yourself as a mantra that I don't do. I do not do sick. I do not do angry. I do not do mad. I may have the emotion of anger. I may have the emotion of sick. I may have the emotion of not feeling well. But I'm never going to allow myself to think that. I will never say, I am old. I am old. I always say, I am forever young. I am forever young. I am forever young. A friend on Instagram put out a quote, and I'm just at a level. I'm at this new level. Age has nothing to do with anything besides how your heart feels, and this has to do with sick too. If you will start now, just start now. It's biohealing. It is reprogramming your brain, your neurotransmitters to understand and completely back you up. If you tell yourself, I am sick, or this is wrong with me, or that is wrong with me, then your body will respond to that, and it will increasingly get bad. You can heal anything. I have now gone on to heal cancer without medication. Yes, you have to have the surgery. You have to remove what you can remove. But you can talk to yourselves. I need you to believe me. You can talk to yourselves. You can literally decrease your age by talking to yourselves. I am a grandmother and a mother of 3 to natural births. You can talk to yourselves. They hear you. You can ask your higher power for forever young, and your heart will begin to be light as a feather. Whatever it is that you believe in, trust it. Trust it to heal your body. You can heal yourself. I'm living proof. This goes from emotion to every other part of life. Right now I'm writing my books, the high school books. I've already flown through on Instagram, so if you want to go on Instagram and catch up, or you get the little snippets here, but this is our first expanded lunchbox love, so we're starting where we were. But this is high school. This is inner standing. I made up a new word the other day called inner intelligence. I think I made that up. I haven't found it yet, so I think I did. But inner intelligence, it's a higher consciousness. In this higher consciousness, we start using neuroplasticity, biohealing, to start healing ourselves, which means that we refuse any negative thought. We will not allow negative thoughts. But another thing that we always must do is research. We must research our history, because life can only be lived by looking forward, but we must always be willing to reflect. So as we reflect on history, we recognize where maybe things didn't go just right, and let's make the shift, because we are the ones that we've been waiting for. I truly love y'all. I truly, truly love you. Thank you for making music with me. This is Untrapped Butterfly, bringing you expanded lunchbox love.